Hello guys, good morning. So today the sessions what we are going to start is we are going to see the next part of the functions concepts. So what right now till today what we have seen is what is a function, and we have seen what are the elements of a function through which we can write a program. So now what we are going to see is another extent where in what all ways we can write a functions. Now we know that functions can be written with few elements like function declaration, function call, and function definition. Using this, we can write the functions in different format according to the programmer's necessity. Okay, so before going into the types of functions, we have to understand few concepts. So first, then the foremost thing is we know that whenever we declare a function or we call a function, we pass some few parameters to it, and these functions take that parameters and perform some task and gives you a result. So when it comes to a parameters, there are different types of parameters too. Okay, so we are going to see first what is a parameter and what are the different types of parameters we have. So coming to the first concept, let us just understand what is a parameters first. So as the definition says that parameters are nothing but the variables what we declare inside the function. So they are nothing but whatever variables we pass to a function is nothing but we call it as a parameters. Okay, another name for a parameters are nothing but arguments. We call it either parameters or we call it as an arguments. So parameters are nothing but the variables what we declare inside a functions. So we have two types of parameters. Actually we call it as actual parameters and formal parameters. So two types of parameters comes in function concept. One is called as actual parameters and the other one is called as formal parameters. What is exactly an actual parameters? So that is what is the question. So actual parameters are nothing but the values or variables which we pass inside a calling function. Okay, so the value or a variable which we pass inside a calling function is called as actual parameter. And next thing is formal parameters. Formal parameters are the one which is declared in function definition or function declaration, and it is used to receive the values. So when a call of to a function is made. So what I mean to say is actual parameters are nothing but the parameters which are used inside a function call. So we send these variable to a function definition. So actual parameters are basically used to send the data to a function definition. So whatever you pass the variables inside the function call, we call it as actual parameters. So for example, let me go into this particular example which explains you what exactly actual parameters and formal parameters are. So this is a program which displays the name and age of a person. Okay, so it's a program which is used to display the name and the age of a function, age of a person using function concept. So as we go into a depth of this program, let us see the program starts its executions from main. So the first thing what we have declared in the main is we have declared an array, and the name of an array is name, and its size is 20, and its type is character. That means this is a array variable which is going to hold the name of the person. And next we have one more variable which is declared as integer. Okay, so age is another variable which is declared as int. So now these two variables are used to store the name and age of the users. So coming to the first printf statement, it asks the user to enter the name. And where are you going to save that name? We have created an array variable to store the name. So we are using getters function. So as you all know, getters is an unformatted input statement. You can use scanf too, but if you use getters, the name can contain space. If you use scanf, the spaces cannot be segregated or collected inside a scanf statement using scanf statement. So next the thing is we are going to use the age. Ask the user to enter the age, and we are going to save them in age. So now we have two variables, name and age, which contains the name of a person and age of a person. Now look at carefully, we are calling a function. we are calling a function, and name of that function is display underscore name underscore age. So this is the complete name of the function. So I am using underscore because space is not permitted in function names, as you all know the rules of identifiers. So now to this function, so this is basically the function call. We are calling this function with how many parameters? 2 parameters. And what are those parameters? They are nothing but name and age. So keep in your mind, when you pass the parameter name, here the first parameter is a name. What is it actually? It is an array. Okay, so don't write while passing the array with its size. You need to just tell the name of an array. What is the name of an array? Name of an array is name. So you have to just pass the name. Don't pass any size or anything. It's not required. So we will be seeing why we are not passing the size and all later part of when we'll be discussing about arrays in depth. Okay, so keep in your mind, we are passing only name. Okay, and when it comes to the second parameter, the second parameter is age. So now function call has been made. As soon as you make the function call, the first thing what is important is whether the function what you have called, whether it has been declared. We have to see that the compiler looks that whether it has been declared. Yes, it has been declared. So what is the return type of the function? It is void, because that function is not going to return anything, so we keep it as void. And next the thing is, we have the function name. Is it the function name matches? Yes. What is the first parameter you have used? You have used the first parameter as name, and the second parameter is age. What is the type of the name? Type of the name is char, and it is an array. Okay, and what is the type of an age? It is age is int. Okay, and now here you can see this two variables, name and age, actually is used inside where function call, and the parameter which are used inside function call is called as actual parameter. The parameters which are passed inside function call is called as actual parameter. So which are those actual parameters? Name and age. So if you see, that is what has been defined as actual parameter. The value of variables passed while calling a function, or in simple inside a function call, are called as actual parameters. So which is the variables which are passed inside a function call? Name and age. And now these data, name and age, is sent to which function? Display name and age function. So where is the definition of display name and age? The definition of display name and age is present here, and this name and age actual parameter value is sent from function call to function definition. So now you can see that it is sent here. Now name is what? It is an array, so it can be received by another array. And that array name can be either name or some other name. It doesn't matter. The only thing what matters is if you are passing an array as parameter, first parameter, and it should be received by also the array only, and its name can be anything. And next you are passing age, and age is copied to my age. Okay, now where are your name and age? The name is in my name and the age is in my age. Okay, and next we are printing that value. So my name is %s. Why we are telling %s? Because the first name is an array of characters, so it is a string. So that is the reason format specifier is %s, and age is %d. So since it's an integer, so next my name and age. So keep in your mind, these are the two variables, okay, which are written inside function definition. So what are the variables which are written inside function call? Name and age. So whichever the variables which are specified inside the function call, we call such parameters as actual parameter. And which are the variables which are passed inside either the function definition or function declaration. And you can see that in function declaration and function definition, the variables which we have declared is same, my name and my age. And such parameters which are declared inside function definition or inside function declaration, such parameters are called as formal parameters. So this is what is the difference between actual parameters and formal parameters. And actual parameters are used to send the data to formal parameters. Okay, sorry, actual parameters are used to send the data to the function definition. So the name and age values are sent to function definition, and this sent data is been received by my name and my age. So the job of the formal parameter is to receive the values of your actual parameters. So one actual parameter is for sending and formal parameter is for receiving the data. So this is what is actual parameters and formal parameters. But keep in your mind, both actual parameters and formal parameters can have same name. So that means if you are passing name and age here, I can have the same name here. I can have the same name here. That doesn't matter. Okay. So you can have same name, but they are not same, they are different. Okay, they are not same because this name is declared inside main, and this name is declared inside the function. So they are having the same name, but they are two different entities, but their values are same. So this is what is actual parameter. So what he mean to say is that both actual parameter and formal parameter can have same name or different name. Okay, but even though if they have same name, they are not same entity, they are different entity with the same value. Okay, so that is what is actual parameters and formal parameters. Okay, so we'll just look into the next concept. I hope so you understood the concepts of actual parameters and formal parameters, and let us move to the next concept. That is, we are going to see now type of functions based on these parameters and return type.